What up? You're now tuned into the 50-50 Felipe show, and I'm your host, Felipe, man. One time for that. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the show, man. First and foremost, I want to say that the show is backed up and sponsored by Tasty Soul Food Platters. This show is also backed up and sponsored by Breakface Clothing. And like I always say, both of those black-owned companies, you can find those on your website. You can get those things delivered. Tasty's Soul Food is on DoorDash right now. Congratulations to their company over there. Um, Brickface Clothing merch could be purchased and delivered through your local plugs, such as people dropping them off at your house or through the mail. Like you could purchase those things like that, man. Big things is going on over there with those two companies, man. Um, yeah, another thing, man. Like, subscribe, and share, man. Even comment, man. Say what you gonna say. Do what you gonna do. Do what you like. You heard? It's on you, baby. Do what you like. But yeah, though. That's what I would like for you to do. Like, share, subscribe, comment. You know what I mean? Share, subscribe, and comment. You know what I mean? So that way we in tune with y'all, be in tune with what I got going on. As far as when I'm dropping episodes, when I post pictures, pardon me, when I post pictures, because I post pictures too. So if you don't know that, you go over to, like, when you go onto the page, you go like to the post or whatever, you can also see some pictures, some of the stories that I talk about. You can see the pictures and stuff. So when you come on my page, you know what I mean, just scroll over to the pictures and stuff like that. You also see some pictures of some of the stories, some of the peoples that I talked about, lifestyles, um, the company owners, different things to be on there, man. So just get over there, get into that too, if you don't mind. Um, but yeah, like, subscribe, share, comment. Um, that's all I ask of you, and I'm gonna pop off on your favorite hater. You already know that was coming. We all got haters, whether it's our father, mother, sister, brother, uncle, aunt, niece, nephew, cousin, dog, Christian brother, Muslim sister. It don't matter. Somebody always hating. You can't do nothing to them because of who they is. So I'm gonna pop off on them. All I ask you to do is pop off on the like button, subscribe button, share button, and comment. Say something. You feel me? And I'm gonna pop off on your favorite hater. See that backhand slap though? You didn't even see that coming. The backhand slap. You didn't see the backhand slap coming. Hit him. Backhand slap. That's the backhand slap though. But yeah, though, that's all I ask, man, because we got to keep the show rolling, rocking and rolling, man. So in order to do that, I need some support, man. You know what I mean? Definitely gonna need some support, and just to help the show grow, bring the content, I'm gonna bring the content, I'm gonna bring the stories, I'm gonna bring the videos here and there. I put a little bit of bars together for y'all here and there, and mix that into with the show. That's why it's a show. Like, I'm all over with it, like, and just entertaining however I see fit. You dig me? As we proceed, man, it's Black History Month, and sad to say, Black History Month has gotten up on us and quickly is leaving. But before Black History Month has been over, Reverend Jesse Jackson has passed away. Reverend Jesse Jackson was born October 8th, 1941. 1941. Could you imagine being born in 1941? 1941, though? That's a long time to be living, my brother. And the crazy thing about it is I just did a Dr. King episode, and I implicated Jesse Jackson because he was there when Dr. King was assassinated. So, you know what I mean? I want to just say RP to Jesse Jackson, who was born 1941, and he died in February 2026. So that made him 84 years old. Now Jesse Jackson, he stood for a lot of things though. Jesse Jackson's been around for a long time. I remember when he ran for president. You know what I mean? Back in the day. You know what I mean? Jesse Jackson just been around for a while, man. You know what I mean? He put his work in. He definitely deserved the acknowledgement. He definitely deserves the time. He just definitely deserves his anything that Hollywood has to offer him, anything that the civil rights leaders have to offer him, he deserves. Anything that any in double A NCP organization has to offer him, he deserves. Any Martin Luther King foundations that's there that have anything to offer Reverend Jesse Jackson, I believe he deserves. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though. You know what I mean? But you know, these guys put blood, sweat, and tears in there. No matter how you look at one, whether you look at one that's more powerful than the other, you look at Martin Luther King powerful to him, and Doctor Reverend Jesse Jackson powerful to him, and Malcolm X powerful to him, and Al Sharpton powerful to these people. Whoever your black leader is that you may feel is powerful than the other, just salute to all of them. You know what I mean? Because you may like yours for your own particular reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like mine, personally, I had two. Out of the four I named, my two was Reverend Al Sharpton and Dr. Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? And my look up to hero was kind of like Dr. King for school. School had kind of like not pushed it on me, but introduced Dr. King to me. But once I started learning history and then living in Brooklyn, and Al Sharpton having so much connections to Brooklyn with the marching and the certain movements and the police, stop and frisk thing he involved in. Then the when the police shot the innocent man, he marched for that. Like so, he did a lot for Brooklyn. So that's why Al Sharpton would definitely be my number two. You know what I mean? But to each his own, man. But rest in peace to Jesse Jackson, man. Jesse Jackson was definitely around. He definitely was outside. When motherfuckers say they outside, they wasn't outside like Jesse Jackson. Jesse Jackson was outside. Jesse Jackson was outside. Speaking of outside, Valentine's Day just left us. And I ain't see too many happy people for Valentine's Day, you know. I don't know if Valentine's Day is very important to everybody. Some people just be in relationships and they don't acknowledge it, not because of their religion, but because, like, you got some couples that do stuff for each other on a regular, often, not just holidays. Like, maybe when his wife get paid every 2 weeks or however her income comes, every 2 weeks she may buy him something, she may purchase him something, whether it's cologne, whether it's a watch, or whether it's a wallet upgrade, a nice hat, you know, different style hats, scarves, accessories like that. You know what I'm saying? Like just little things. Um, Pop up dinners, regular stuff like that. So When that happens like that in relationships, it's like kind of normal. It's like breathing. It's like it's not really kind of too much exclusive. You got to do something better, right? But when you don't have that, and Valentine's come, you be looking forward to that. I guess this is what I'm guessing. You know what I'm saying? While some people may feel as though Valentine's Day is important than others, I just think that in relationships, some people just have like a everyday relationship together, and that's how they share their Valentine's Day, like an everyday thing. Some people just not too much, with communication in the house, or they work a lot, don't have time to do things, and then when that day comes, they take them, you know, that into consideration and take advantage of it rather. So it's like to each his own Valentine's Day, but then you got some people that just they don't care about it. You know what I mean? Relationships is just another day. You know what I mean? But a lot of people crashed out on Valentine's Day. A lot of people crashed out the day after Valentine's Day. Now, crashing out on Valentine's Day and crashing out the day after Valentine's Day just tells me that Valentine's Day was the reason that this nigga or this woman crashed out. Because why is you crashing out the day on Valentine's Day and the day after? What was you doing, or what was you supposed to be not doing, or you supposed to been doing that upset at these whoever is upset for them to be doing the crashing out the day of Valentine's Day or the day after Valentine's Day? That's all I'm saying. These holidays are here. Them holidays come. They come every year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not telling nobody to follow it or not follow it. I'm just saying, me personally, certain holidays just is just really like you growing out of it at some point in time. You know what I mean? You just grow out of certain things. Like, I think like Halloween and Valentine's Day, like kind of grow out of that, and Easter. You feel me though? I think the only thing, if you enter holidays, me personally as an adult, I think the only thing should be carried on, just me, is your birthday, Christmas, and Christmas kind of iffy, but Thanksgiving and your birthday, like definitely, like them like the major two things that I say that should be them as you get older, that you hold on to. Because like, what are you gonna do as an adult for Easter? You're gonna go buy yourself you're gonna go buy yourself some Easter clothes. You're gonna go buy yourself some Easter clothes at 47 years old, huh? So why would you hold on to Easter? Would you go um just on holidays as an adult? Would you do certain things? Is what I'm trying to ask you. I don't think so. So I see right now how people could not care about certain holidays as they get older. But that's just me. That's how I live. I live. So, I'm not worried about Easter at 50 years old. I'm not worried about I'm not worried about damn Valentine's Day at 50 years old. That's ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. Oh, and what is going on with these adults allowing their children to be doing all these freaky little sexy dances on the internet? Let's get into that. Let's get into that. Cause and of course you know how we do it here at the 50 part of my throat. It's been interesting. It's been an interesting week, man. And you know how I always do it on my show. You see a bottle on my show, that bitch getting popped. Ain't no bottles just laying around for decorations and all that, and niggas be turning it around and making sure that you see what's up there, and I ain't off that. You see a bottle up here, I'm drinking it. Just know that, my nigga. Just know that. You see a bottle up on the 50-50 Felipe show, just know that bitch getting popped. Ain't no goddamn perks and no no what you call them joints? Them video them video joints. They ain't none of that. Nah, no perks and skits. Spill bottles getting popped, baby. Yeah, but what's up with these little kids doing these grown people dances, man? It's getting out of control, and the parents is filming it. What's up with that, though? That's what I don't understand. I do not understand adults allowing children. I like to clean the top. You know what I mean? Just get the paper off of the I mean, so you ain't got to be doing that later in the game. You just drink smoothly. You dig me? But you got the adults recording their children dancing to these freaky songs, and they got their tongue out, and they take me through there, tongue out, and little kids, man, 5 years old, 7 years old. That shit is not cute, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. That shit is not cute. Let's get situated with this Bel Air. Rose, cut a check, man. Rose, cut a check, man. Somebody get Rose on the line. Huh? Tell Rose cut a check, man. Somebody get Rose on the line. Tell Rose cut a check, man. Tell Rose cut a check for the 50-50 Felipe show. Yeah. That's what you do. Tell Rose cut a check. Tell Rose cut a check for the 50-50 Felipe show. Because this is what I do up here. Bel Air. You think I had a Bel Air sponsor. You think I had a Bel Air. Toast the crime. You think I had a Bel Air sponsor. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, though. These adults is recording their little kids with their legs twirling in the air. They on the ground twerking. They legs open and they doing weird shit. Like, got these little kids posing with their legs in sexy little stances. It ain't that I'm looking for it. I'm just speaking on it because it's out of hand. It's out of pocket. It's inappropriate. Somebody got to speak on it. You know what I mean? These children need to be children nowadays. They growing up being too grown. You got these little kids having a heart attack because they don't want to go to school. They want to stay home and make TikTok videos. I don't think you heard me. I don't think they heard me. I want to do something freaky to you, baby. I don't think they heard me. Yeah. So it is out of control. Now, only solution I got right now for that is if you're a father that's watching the mother record your child or even her child, just put to the side, have a conversation about that not being appropriate. And vice versa. If you're a mother watching the father have your child do things for attention on the internet or for money on the internet and it's inappropriate, confront him, pull him to the side, confront him, and let him know how appropriate it is or how you feel about that situation. Because at the end of the day, it ain't cool, man. Nobody want to see no 7-year-old leg No 7-year-old kicking her leg in the air. You know what I mean? Wham in the middle. Nobody don't want to see no little 7-year-old. Nobody don't want to see that, bro. I'm just saying. It ain't cute. You know what I mean? Extensions down to her behind. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Tights on. Y'all doing too much with these children at this age. And I'ma just speak on it. Because that's just what it is. I'ma speak on it. You know what I mean? I got the balls to do it. I'ma speak on it. It's out of hand. Get a hold of your sister. If you know your sister being that way with with your niece or your nephew, pushing them to be too grown. You know what I mean? And then you got the guy, and then you got the people who act like they popping up on their child when their child sitting in the room dancing and twerking and doing stuff, and they acting like the child don't know that they recording, and they acting like they don't think the child know. It's just a whole bunch of bullshit on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's just it's the money thing. I get it. I understand. You know, who am I? You know what I mean? Who am I? Who am I to, I just speak on it, and hopefully that change will come, because I definitely would want them kids to be little kids, man. That's important for the future. You know what I mean? Because these kids are so intelligent, like they learn so fast and so quickly. I think that more positivity, more educational, more better examples should be um displayed, so that way they can imitate those, how they imitate us doing things and saying bad things and dancing freaky. And that's just me. You know what I mean? So that's what I would want to see. That's what I would want to see. Now I know people in hell want a glass of ice cold water, but that's just what I would want to see. Word up. That's just what I would want to see. Just like I know what you should go see. You should try. You should go on YouTube and punch in that Uncasa video, that outstanding. That thing goes so goddamn hard. It is pathetic. Outstanding. Uncasa outstanding, featuring Dave East and BMO. Telling you, BMO killed. His flow is crazy. BMO flow crazy. Shout out to BMO. Shout out to Uncasa for that video. That energy is all out. I'm telling you, go to outstanding. Uncasa outstanding. Dave East killed it too. Uncasa energy in that video is, oh my god, like no other. He bust out the moves. He did the Michael Jackson several times. That he remind me of a young me dancing in front of my building, getting paid to dance like Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? I used to get paid to dance like Michael Jackson. I used to get $5, $10, $20 at block parties when I was small, when I was younger, when I was a kid. You know what I mean? I used to go in front of my building. You know, we had the block parties, and especially when that and I sit right there and do my pelvis off the. She told me her name was Billie Jean. Ooh. She told me her name was Billie Jean. She goes to sing on the floor, spin around. Don't take my strong advice. Remember to always think twice. I used to do the Michael Jackson, man, to get money, so I already know. But he looked it real good. You know what I mean? Energy was all up. His energy was there where it needed to be for the video. Dave East was there chilling with his flow. And like I said, BMO shit is just so wicked, man. Too outstanding. Nah. Word. So when you get a chance, man, Go check out that Uncasa video on YouTube, man. That thing ain't no joke at all. You gonna like it. That exciting. He remixed that joint. Makes me wanna shout. That's that thing. Heard up. He killed that. Like that joint too. That was that block party music too, right there with Mike. That and that Mike that you blow my mind. That's that one. Girl, you knocked me out. That's that shit. He killed that. Urgis Bond. He killed that though. Like I said, shout out to Uncasa, man. Shout out to Bmo, and Dave East for that video, man. Taking it back there, man. Young niggas, man, just took it there, man. And that thing sounds so good. Word up. Shout out to Dave East, FTD. You know what I mean? Shout out to Dave East, FTD. Shout out to Glorilla. Shout out to Glorilla. Shout out to Brorilla, her little sister. Well, her sister, period. I don't know if it's a little one or a big one, but what I do know is that girl came up so fast and so quick. Ain't it crazy how your family can come up off you? Ain't that interesting, though? That's interesting, right? How you could just go online and tell your sister, who is a celebrity, business, and then next thing you know, you getting promos, you getting paid for walkthroughs, you getting paid for podcast guests, interviews, you getting paid for just you all over the internet. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's just because you having conversations and talking about your siblings, and you getting paid for that. I don't know. I'm not gonna say I can and can't do that. I'm not right now. How I feel? Nah, I can't do that. She just better than me because you know what I mean. But she ain't continuously talking about it. Though I will say it's like she kind of trying to find her own little wave right now. She trying to like branch up off of I think her run over as far as going back and forth with the rappers because I seen her going back and forth with what's the dude? It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Finesse, yeah, finesse. Good looking. Finesse. So and then different. I seen it go back and forth with Yo Gotti. Well, not go back and forth, but I seen she had words for Yo Gotti. I see she had words for Finesse. I see she had words for a few artists, you know, but she wanted her piece too at the same time. So I think that she contradicted herself kind of sort of because she's screaming, "Get out! I want peace. Leave me alone. I'm over it. I want to stop talking about it." But you can't pick and choose when you want to come and talk about people, and then when people get back with you, you want it to cut off. You can't do that. You gotta accept it how it come. That's the only thing I would say. But Brorilla, they call her Brorilla. I ain't make this name up. I know her sister name is Glorilla, but the other sister that's on the internet with the shoulder pads, her name is Brorilla. So you know what I mean? That's just what the internet did and shit. But I mean, she doing big things, man. You know, she's getting to the bag, man. So, you know, that's how she designed to eat. I mean, that's how she decided to eat when she felt as though her sister wasn't helping her. So she eating off of her like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes, man, like you may not think that, but people could really put you in a position to as though you think they don't fuck with you, but they doing things that you can eat off of. They giving you promotion. They giving you content. They giving you things to eat off of. That's better than anything. That's opportunity. You gotta run with the opportunists. You know what I mean? That's what that be. Don't always be a person just like ignore, like, never know what a person is thinking, man. A person could be like, man, I'm gonna help her eat off of me. If she making money off of this, I'm gonna help her out. And that's how it could be. Like, people just be doing things different in life, man. You never know how people move in these days. And who they could be arguing with somebody but not want to see them get no money or get ahead in life. People don't just because you got a disagreement with somebody, it ain't all the times you want them not to prosper or grow. It's just should be that at the moment. And then when you family, sometimes you could do shit really fast without thinking, but most of the times you be like, man, this is my cousin. Let me just walk off. This this my sister. Let me just walk off. So I think um, Bro Rilla need to relax because you know get her own little lane because that shit gonna get played out while she on fire right now. I think that she should just switch it to something else and just let it be her versus just talking about her sister because that's gonna get played out really fast. That's gonna get played out really fast. It's gonna get played out so fast to the point where those then when she try and do something different, nobody gonna check for her. It's like when you got the algorithm, you gotta have the algorithm. You got it. You got it. You can't be playing with it. You got the ball, you gotta take it to the hole, you gotta draw, you gotta score, you gotta do what you gotta do. You got the ball, it's on you. You can't just have the algorithm and take 2 days off, then you know what I mean, you out of the loop. You out of the loop. People want to know why don't nobody see Jay Z's son. That's what people want to know. People want to know why don't Jay Z and Beyonce show their son. Why isn't he at the football games jumping around with Blue and other sister jumping in the air, making little crazy, nice little pictures like they frozen in time, real time. Blue and other sister Romeo or whatever the name is, respectfully. They making pictures on the football field at the Super Bowl. They jumping up in the air. They Jay Z taking pictures while they frozen in mid air. Why ain't the boy doing that? Why? Why he hasn't been to none of the Super Bowl games when Jay Z sit there and play with his phone and take pictures of his daughter like he's 75 years old. Hove be like this. Hove be like this taking pictures of his daughter on the football field. Like that. I said, yo, check Hove out, man. But why Hove and Beyonce not showing their son? Why? Why? I'm just asking. It's rumors about certain autistic. Shout out to autistic people. Shout out to autistic kids. Shout out to the autistic everybody. Shout out to my ex autistic stepchildren. I was a autistic stepfather, so I know. I know how serious it is. I know that kind of love. I know that kind of passion. I know that kind of relationship. There's a lot there. It's a lot of love there. It's a lot of braveness. And this could be even it even could be a little bit of like not ashamed or embarrassment, but like not today type thing. It could be like not his day. Let's just say that it could be like it could be a not his day or not her day type thing when you're dealing with autistic children. So maybe the football day was one of those days where it's like, nah, it's not his day. He's just, you know what I mean, he's off because you're learning your child, so you know the sleep patterns and stuff like that, which may trigger them. You know what I mean? Different weather, different things. This just what I'm saying. If he's dealing with stuff like that, and that comes from me being a autistic stepfather. So, you know what I mean? But they want to know why is Jay-Z hiding his son? Why is Beyonce hiding it? Why is Jay-Z and Beyonce hiding their son? And why he ain't jumping up on the football field at the Super Bowl? hmm Like his sisters, or why he ain't out there playing catch with his dad? You know how much money Jay-Z pitches to be. They catch him out there playing football with his son on the field. Do you? Do you? Do you know? I don't think you do. I don't think you do. I don't think you do. I do not think you do. But I know what you do know. I know you do know Jim Jones was trying to kick that motherfucking door down. I know you know that. If you don't know nothing else, you know Jim Jones was trying to kick that door down. Now, I'm seeing things to say 50 Cent bought the whole building that Jim Jones has where he do his content creation things in there, his videos. He shoot a lot. He got a whole different. He got this warehouse. If you're not familiar with Jim Jones from Diplomatic group, Jim Jones has this building that he changed into like it's just like a everything in there building, or all in one. I want to say like a podcasting, videos, green screen, barber shops, shopping for clothes. I think he got food in there you could buy. He got an ATM in there. Like, you know what I mean? He got it's like a little mall in that motherfucker he got. You know what I mean? But I've seen on the internet that 50 Cent bought the building. I don't know how true that is, but I do know, like I said, 50 Cent is a cancer. And them cancers is very vindictive. And they gonna get you. That's the only thing I know about that situation to be for sure. I ain't saying who winning, who losing, who gonna win to lose, but I just know for sure 50 is a cancer. He gonna get you. And with that being said, Fav beat him to the punch with rap music because he know he can't call Banks. Get him. Banks gonna look stupid. He ain't fucked with Banks in 20 years, so he know he can't go up against Fab. So what he do? He just let it go. But he's still on Jim ass. But I fucks with Fab. I fucks with the whole the family over there. Shout out to the family. Shout out to Loso. Shout out to Best Star. Feel me? Shout out to Brevard Projects. Once again, rest in peace, my nigga East. But I think 50 is trying to get some really down low information on Fab. Not saying that there is any information that's down low about Fab, but 50 ain't touched Fab yet. He's trying to get some information, some type of information 50 is trying to get to hit with Fab. And it is gonna probably be maybe from an ex, maybe from Emily. I don't know these things. Maybe he may pay Emily a number she can't refuse. Because 50 deal with the art of war. And you can also tell with this issue, with this incident with him and Fabulous, he never responded. You know why? Because he know the art of war. He know that's a battle he can't win. He can't beat Fab rapping. So he ain't gonna do that. Meanwhile, I'm gonna keep torturing Jimmy, making fun out of this while I'm waiting for these tapes to come from somebody he's buying, or one of Fab exes, or he's trying to get Fab into some shit. Trust me when I tell you, not wishing nothing on the Brooklyn nigga, not wishing nothing on the Queens niggas, but from an experience that they have in the industry and just 2 and 2 being 4 all day long, that's just what they both need to watch out for each other, because there's a lot going on. And as you see, 50 getting camera footage of Jim kicking doors. Like, how'd you get that? 50 getting camera footage of Jim in the freezing cold. And it's like, how do you get that? So if you could think like that, you don't know what. And then money talks. You know what I mean? So nobody knows. Nobody knows what pardon me. Nobody knows what's next to come with that situation. But trust me, 50 ain't done. 50 ain't over. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. 50 is not over at all. Uh-uh. And speaking of over, I like that shit with that Max got. She tell me, baby, won't you come over? Text me your address. I got felonies. That's that thing. Word up. And speaking of Max, Max popped out. A Boogie had a concert. A Boogie had a concert, man. A Boogie had at a concert, man. Radio City Music Hall, New York City. You know what I'm saying? He brought out Fetty Wap, Max B, Mary J. Blige, and some other guests. A Boogie looked so nice up there, man, shining, man. He looking like he coming, like he moving like he growing up, man. I'm happy for A Boogie, man. I'm definitely happy for A Boogie for maturing. He had his boy up there, Don Q. You know what I'm saying? You know, back when A Boogie first dropped, if you familiar with A Boogie in the beginning, you know Don Q was right there too. You feel me? That's his Ace Boon Coon. That's his Day Uno. You know what I mean? That's the bro. Shout out to A Boogie for doing the Pop Smoke tribute. That was fire. Shout out to A Boogie for doing the PNB Rock tribute. That was fire. Rest in peace to both of those brothers. Shout out to Boogie for bringing out Mary J. Blige, Fetty Wap, Kurt Cobain. He did his thing, man. He really definitely A Boogie really put on for the city. He went borough to borough, did his thing, man. You know what I mean? So I like that about A Boogie. He really showing up, man. He's maturing, man. I'm watching him. And like he say, he ain't only an artist, he's a rock star. And that's just a fact to be true. You know what I mean? So I fucks with A Boogie with the hoodie. I think what's that? The BX, yeah, BX. Shout out to the Bronx, man. A Boogie with the hoodie, man. He doing good things out there. I like that. You know what I'm saying? He coming to big with the big tours and the big shows and shit right now, man. Looking good, man. He excited to see Big Avell was home. You can see the excitement when he brought him out. Fetty Wap came out there. I want you to be my one, baby. I cannot see myself around you. And we come and we you. I cannot see you. That's my thing. Word up. And I want you to be mine, baby. I know my lifestyle is driving you crazy. I cannot see myself without you. That's my shit. I go out of my way to please you. I do anything to please you. Word up. But look, the big thing I want to talk to you about is that it's official. Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather will be boxing. There will be a Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather boxing match. I'm not sure the day and date, but there will be a Mike Tyson Floyd Mayweather boxing match. Now, with that being said, what I want to do is read you measurement, size, heights, and difference of the two. Because we both know Tyson is older, right? Tyson been around for a minute. So let me just break this stuff down to you so you understand. Pardon me. You know that champagne had you real burpee-ish. Floyd Mayweather was born the 2nd of 24th, 1977, right? He's 5 feet, 8 inches. His weight, nobody know until that day come. Because they don't know if they're going to say they got to be a certain weight for this, a certain weight for that. His reach, 72 inches. Floyd Mayback, you could say Maybach. You could say Maybach. You could say Maybach. Floyd Mayback reach is 72 inches. Top fights, 50. Wins, 50. Win by knockouts, 27. And that's Floyd right there. That's Floyd rundown. You dig me? So if you just remember what I said, let me hit you with Tyson's so you could just see what's going on. Mike Tyson, June 30th, 1966, 59 years old. Height, 5 feet, 10 inches. You know what I mean? He just a little tad bit taller, just a tiny bit, not much. Reach, 71 inches. Tyson is a little up under um, Floyd when it comes to inches, maybe an inch or two, but that's a big difference. Depending on your feet game. Weight, nobody knows till they go in. Nobody knows what the weight going to be till they go in. Total fights, 59. 59 fights. Wins by knockout, 44. Losses, 7. Mike took 7 losses. 44 knockouts, though. 44 knockouts. Iron Mike Tyson. Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York City. Never ran, never will. Word is life. Oh, God, boy. You know what I mean? Oh, God, bro. Yeah, get with y'all kids, man. If your kids is still being too grown, you know what I mean, wearing grown stuff, man, get with them, man. Because guess what? It's a reflecting on you as a parent. Certain things are inappropriate. Like, why is Mickey Mouse twerking on the internet? Why is Daffy Duck twerking? Big Bird twerking? All these twerking mascots in New Orleans. Shout out to New Orleans. Speaking of New Orleans, that Mardi Gras was looking so cool. Shout out to my boy Mark. He went to the Mardi Gras. He went live, so I was able to be there through him, and I felt the energy of the people, just the authenticity, just the realness, the pureness. I really was listening to people walk by, tell people God bless you. I like people was complimenting. I was hearing people compliment each other like, I like your hair, you're so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, good dance moves, like just everybody just walking around the Mardi Gras, drinking, smoking, and just fucking enjoying life, bro. Like that was a cool sight to see, man. It really was. You know what I mean? My boy took me in through when he went live, so I was able to be there like that. But for the most part, I dropped some jewels on you, man. Got a little stuff out the way, caught up. As you see, shout out to Curtis Design, who designed my 50/50 Felipe design up there. He did a hell of a job. I also got a desk piece, too, that glows and change and jump and move colors. Look like the police chasing you. Oh, yeah. Skibidi-bidi-dee-bidi-doo. All right. Diddle-dee-diddle-dee. All right. Oh, no, 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 no. Yo, I'm out of here, man. 50/50 Felipe show. If you ain't learned nothing from me, let me tell you something. You don't want this bag right here. You see this bag full of cosmetics from jail? You don't want this bag right here. Feel me? You want to be able to stay out here in the streets and wash with your own nice little soap, your name brand soap. You want to be able to use your toothbrush, your own toothbrush. Look how big this toothbrush is. Just what you brush your teeth with in jail. You heard? Look how small this toothpaste is. This is toothpaste right here. You use it in jail, man. Stay focused out here, or you're gonna be brushing your teeth with this nasty ass stuff right there. You dig me? Just the soap they give you right here. I mean, this is just a care pack. Like, once you get in there, everybody get it. You know what I mean? Because you could be the biggest nigga in the world. You could be a kingpin. You could be a gazillionaire, a quadrillionaire. You ain't got your money. Somebody got to send it to you. So when you come into that building, everybody's the same. You strip it for nothing. And this is what everybody's equal to. These little items that I'm showing you right there, cosmetics, canteen. That's what we all look forward to. You know what I mean? Haggle up a street soap that you buy off commissary, which is The Coast joint. You got the Coast joint. You buy that off commissary. So, you know what I mean? But for the most part, you don't want to be in there living like this, man. Living like that. You know what I mean? Utilizing these items when you could be out here with a nice, good, soft toothbrush mixed with the hard one. The way you gotta brush your teeth. Nice soap gel. Name more powerful soap, better smelling soap, toothpaste. Feel me? Whitening your teeth, toothpaste. Make your enamel stronger, toothpaste. Feel me? Long toothbrushes. Not nothing where you about to, not nothing where you brush your teeth and you about to goggle. Pause. I'm out of here. 50-50 Felipe show.